guys? Welcome back to the channel. Didn't really plan on making this video tonight, but it's a beautiful night out. And I've got these beautiful Koni 874 1074 Sports and these KYB gas adjust shocks that I picked up at a I Pull You Pull recently. I actually made a video on my second day there. Maybe I'll see if I can put a link wherever. I haven't figured out how to do all that stuff yet, but it's a beautiful night out. These need to go in the car anyway because the ones that are on the car are shot. They might even be the factory, like right out of the factory ones. They look pretty crusty. The coil springs are broken, and it shouldn't take that long. It's just one bolt and one nut up at the strut cap, or strut tower on the whatever there. But yeah, try and make a video of it. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up. Just gonna jack it up right on the subframe, put a couple jack stands under there to be safe, and the front struts will probably take about 5 or 10 minutes. I've had them once before, and I'll get into that in a second here. But yeah, so hopefully follow along and enjoy the video. See you in a few. Okay, we're gonna do most of it by hand. I got one electric impact over there just to save a few minutes, but since we're doing it by hand, we're gonna crack the lug nuts loose on the ground here. Get these center caps off first. Do this times 2. Got the jorks on. I don't know if you guys can see those. My working jorks. Oh yeah, this is exciting stuff right here. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, so that means I need control arm bushings. I do know the rest of the suspension is kind of pooched, but that's indicative of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. Not right there. See if this bushing right here. Sway bar to control arm bushing. Kind of like a tension strut. It prevents the wheel moving forward and aft, forward and backwards. But I don't know if you'll be able to see anything when I shake the wheel, but that is not good. I do plan on keeping this car for a while, so I really would like to upgrade all the bushings to polyurethanes. A good brand like PowerFlex. Wow, I didn't think it was that bad, but okay, now we know. Now we know. Wow. Okay, so that should be next on the list. So I think what I'll do is I'll walk you guys through one side. Guys and gals, walk you through one side, and then the other side I'll just bang it out and maybe see how fast we can do it. So I mentioned earlier, I forgot what I mentioned, but these struts have already been out of this car. I was rebuilding the Koni ones. Thankfully I did, because someone assembled the bearing to the bearing cap and strut cap wrong. And it kind of wrecked the bearing and the cap a little bit. It cracked it. So when I was at work with this car, I took the good parts off of this old strut and put them in the new Konis, or the used Konis. And that meant disassembling these, reinstalling them back on the car, just so I can do a video for you guys installing those Konis back here at home. So that's what we're doing today. Redoing the struts. Could have had them done already, but doing it for you guys. So we just got one bolt here. It's a 19 mil. And then we're going to put some pressure between the swing arm or the sway bar subframe. Pry this down, tap, tap, tap. Normally I'd have a big 48-ounce hammer, but I didn't bring that with me today, so we're going to be working with a little one, but it should still work pretty good. So yeah, one bolt here, and then this comes down, one bolt at the top on the strut mount, then it comes out. Another great thing about these older cars is they actually used really good metal back in the day, as opposed to what's rolling off the line now. Every bolt on this car has come off like it was installed yesterday. It's just fantastic. Makes a big difference. So all you really need is a big pry bar. You can even use just a big 2x4 if you had one, but any sort of big pry bar like this. And like I said, normally I'd be using a 48-ounce hammer, but I think we're gonna have to go with one of these today. But it just came off, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we're gonna pry. Right down there. Look at that, actually. There you go. Don't even need to hit it. And it's out. Well, from the bottom. And the top, it's a 19 mil. This one's not gonna cut it. I don't think I have a 19 mil 3/8 right here. So give me a minute, I'll get back to you. Okay. Got a 3/4, same difference. Just like this. The strut is out. It is out. There she is. And here's what's going in. Let's do it. So with this style strut assembly, we have this top isolator bushing that's going to go from underneath. This lip, this cut is going to sit there. Got the bearing under this top strut cap. That's what allows it to turn with the steering knuckle at the bottom. I greased that as best as I could, cleaned it up, and yeah, I'm really glad I checked it, because like I said, this lower strut cap was cracked and oblonged. The bearings were kind of messed up, so just because somebody already built it before you doesn't mean it's not worth, you know, going over and rechecking. Making sure it's all good to go. Could save you a lot of effort in the long run. Get this guy in there, come on. Should have just left the old one in, it was just as good. I think what I'll do on the other side is just a GoPro on the old noggin bit and see how fast I can get it done, but you can see that this really takes no time at all. So I think this battery is definitely getting loose, but weak. But I'll double check that with a wrench, and I don't know what the torque spec is, but that's good enough for me. And then down here, see if I can do this one-handed. So you got this locating tab at the rear, goes in this slot here. If you're having trouble taking them apart, this one came apart super easy. You can always jam a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, or a chisel up from the bottom, and that'll help split this, get it off. And that also works for a lot of today's cars. A lot of Ford Focuses and different Ford vehicles have this style of suspension still, but let's see if I can get this in there one-handed. All right, now we just gotta pull this up a little bit. Oh yeah. again, you can always pry. Alright, a little bit more. Just like that. So easy. Sorry if this quality or production looks pretty crappy. Like I said, I didn't really plan on doing it tonight. If the bolt doesn't line up, you can always give it a whack up or down just to get the bolt thread started. But I think you guys get the idea. This is how it goes together. Super easy. I'll see you in a minute. Button this up, and then I'll show you the other guys. Show you the other side with head cam. Okay, take number 5. This GoPro's really being annoying. So is the app. But I got the stopwatch, new battery in the impact drill here. Tools ready to go. We're gonna get this wheel off, swap out the strut as fast as we can, taking all the necessary steps to do so. So recording, and oh, knees are getting sore on the old conch here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. Loose. Good old bad battery. Just swapping this out for fun. Less than a minute would have been sweet, but I don't think that's going to happen. Get that in there. Careful with the paint. Click, click. Double check that after. Easy does. Go to your home. And we'll pry up. Got the jack right there. Axle stand, sorry. Not far up enough. You can see the little lip there. I'm gonna have to have a little tappy. Always double check by hand. Again, not torquing this. Just clickety clack. Ah, crap. 2 minutes. That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I got them dirty too. But yeah, there it is. Merkur XR4ti front strut install, super easy as long as this pinch bolt isn't seized or breaks off in there. Now we got some yellow parts on the car. So that's it for these, I guess. I do need alignment after I do this. It's always a good idea once you change the ride height. Toe could be out a little bit. This side does need a tie rod, but I'll order one of those soon enough. I won't align it right now. I'll wait till I do that tie rod, but got to figure out if these are anything adjustable on these Konis. If anyone knows exactly what these guys do, let me know in the comments. Never seen those before, so yeah. That's the fronts. Those are a little loose now. That's gonna bug me. I'll just put something around here to fill up the gap. make those nice and snug for a factory look. But those are the fronts. I'll get the front wheels bolted on, torqued up, and then we'll do the shocks in the rear. So for the rear shocks, turn the car around in the garage. Hatch was a little too close to the garage door, and you don't want to have another incident like this. Oh my lord, look at that. Ah, would you look at that. Yeah, that was me opening the hatch into the garage door one day. But learned my lesson. Car's turned around. Got to get this parcel shelf off. And then there's 2 screws each side for these access panels. And then it's just a through bolt. And then same on the bottom. So, yep, here we go. Okay, it's definitely a 17. It's just that rusty. I don't know how much you guys can see there. It's pretty dark under there, but we get this socket all the way on before we really start hammering on it. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, what? Come on. Oh yeah. Okay. That wasn't. Well, it was tight. But you might have seen how the wheel dropped a little bit, so we're gonna have to get the. I was gonna say the jack under here, but now the tire's too low to the ground because I didn't take the wheels off. We don't have to take the wheels off. We can get that bolt out without it. But basically, we need to relieve some pressure from the coil spring to get that bolt out without wrecking the new bushing primarily. Don't really care about these guys. But... What's up, guys? Welcome back. Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, so the GoPro died last night. Didn't think it was worth it to wait to charge it. And finished putting those bolts in. Literally just 4 bolts for the rear shocks. Very simple process. Not really worth filming all of it. So, yeah, that was that. Shocks are done. Struts are in. First impressions are it is so much better to drive. I will say the old struts that are sitting on the floor there, it's like driving a 1978 Cadillac down the highway. It was just floating because they were so worn out. But it was nice, I guess, in a straight line. But going around a turn, not so much. Only driven this about 20 minutes to and from work. Initial impressions, feels really good. Rear shocks are actually a lot stiffer than I thought they'd be. They're really, really stiff. But haven't really put it through its paces yet. But I mean, what am I going to do? I drive it to work and back. So, whatever. It feels really good. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do any bounce tests or anything like that before and after. It might have been neat to see on camera, but whatever. They're worn out old struts, and I was replacing them with pretty good Konis. So, yeah, I guess that's that. I don't know. There's the car. There it is. There's the old struts. Another beautiful night outside. And I think I'll maybe try and edit this video tonight. So, yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Comment, subscribe, all that blah blah. And cheers. Have a good one. Until next time.